What's good, everybody? It's Halfway Nuts. Welcome to another Starfield video. In this video, we're going to do a side quest called Runaway. This quest was, presumably triggered when I happened to walk past a girl named Rivka. I suppose she was conversating with somebody else and we happened to walk past each other, and that's how I picked up the quest. That's actually how you pick up a lot of quests here on Starfield. So let's head on over here and talk to Rivka. I guess she's a miner. And let's see what she has to say.
Since you helped us out with the equipment and all, I was wondering if I could talk to you.
She's referring to the red tape side quests. Who are you and what do you do here?
We'll get to that. Will you listen to what I have to say first?
All right. Sure, I'm all ears.
Good. As you can probably tell, I've got this bad cough.
Any idea what's causing it?
No idea. Some sort of lung rot. Maybe from all the Martian dust that kicks up in here. Or it could be something worse.
You should go see a doctor. I'm sure they can find a way to help.
I know. I wish it were that easy. Actually, maybe this is wrong. You're a total stranger. Forget I said anything.
I wish I could help, but I can't if you won't let me.
You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm just nervous. I have every right to be. See, I'd like to go to Reliant Medical for treatment, but my father, Nathan, is an executive with the Reliant. I came to Sedonia to escape him. Nathan is not a good man. Not to me. And I did something terrible to him, so now he is searching far and wide for me. He has connections with doctors throughout the settled systems. I don't know which ones I can trust, and it won't end well for me if they snitch to him.
Sounds like you have a conundrum. What did your father do to you that made you take such drastic measures?
After my mother died in an accident, he changed. He became obsessed with my protection, but he never listened to what that was doing to me. It got worse and worse. First, it was no traveling in ships without one of his pilots. Then no parties, no drinking, no leaving the house. I obeyed. But he didn't trust me, so he started monitoring everything I did. It became so bad, he once locked me in my room for 2 days after an argument. Can you believe that? A prisoner in my own home. Every day there was yelling, lack of freedom, threats. I had to escape my prison. But even now, I am trapped.
Yeah, that's all terrible. But if you don't get help for your illness, won't that be worse?
It's a risk I have to take. Yes, my condition is getting worse, but there's a chance it will clear up on its own. If my father finds me, well, I know my father and I fear for my safety. That is a definite.
Wait a minute. What exactly happened with your father? Why is he trying to track you down?
It's worse than you think. I didn't just run away from him. I knocked him unconscious, then stole his ship while he was out cold. Trust me, it was warranted at the time. After I ditched it above Aquila, I bounced around the settled systems until I landed here. It's the last place I thought he'd find me. But all that changes if I pop up in the Reliant database. He'll know I'm in Sedonia, and he'll never stop looking for me. Last I heard, he no longer cares for my safety. He only wants revenge. I have little doubt he would throw me in jail for as long as possible. Or worse.
Ugh, this whole thing is a mess. I can pay your father a visit if you'd like.
Trevor tells me you're skilled in dealing with people. Maybe you could try to reason with my father, or maybe scare him into backing off. But you should know, he has powerful and dangerous friends, so you must be careful. If it works, I'll be free. If not, well, at least he still won't know where to find me. What do you think?
Anything else you can tell me about your father that might help?
He wasn't always the way he is. It wasn't until after my mother died that he changed. Grew angry, dangerous. He was no longer himself. You could try mentioning her by name. Belinda. He misses her greatly. Thinking about her tends to calm him down. It's worth a try.
Alright, I'll do it. You just tell me where to find him.
It just so happens there's a conference he goes to on Neon around this time of year. He always stays at Hotel Volai. He won't see visitors he doesn't know, but maybe he'll talk if you tell him you're there on my behalf. It's risky, but maybe he'll listen if he knows you mean him no harm. I've got it. Bring him a bottle of his favorite whiskey, Red Harvest Reserve. Say it's... say it's a peace offering from me. That whiskey is exceedingly rare. I'm sure it will pique his interest enough to hear what you have to say.
If I do this for you, can you promise whatever happened with him won't happen again?
As much as possible, yes. I intend to patch things up with him and work with him on our mutual issues. I believe with therapy we could repair our relationship as damaged as it is. Or if you discover it is irreparable, at least you could put the fear of God in him, and that should deter him from taking further action.
Are you sure there aren't any other options?
There may be, but getting him to listen to you is the key here. And what I've told you is the surest way I can think of. There was a time he had a falling out with his brother, and that whiskey did the trick to bring them back together. With that gift, he will know I am sincere.
Got it. I'll see what I can do to get you out of this mess.
Good luck. You can check with Jack at the Broken Spear for the whiskey. He may have some or know where to get it. And thank you so much for trying to help me.
You've got to be kidding me.
Reminder that despite the low gravity on Mars, a fall into Sedonia's lower level is still likely to result in injury or death. Please exercise caution near balcony edges.
So you seriously want me to walk up to a complete stranger who I don't even know, give him a bottle of whiskey that he just so happens to like, and then talk about his deceased wife? Yeah, how could that possibly go wrong? Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, first things first. Put this quest on.
Mars is ripe with resources, which means there's always going to be plenty of work.
Looks like I gotta talk to the bartender.
If you notice any of the miners exhibiting
Keep it simple or
worrisome
keep to
behavior,
yourself.
feel free to let
We'll
me
be
know
happy.
about it.
I hear you're the man to see about Red Harvest Reserve whiskey.
I am, but you don't look like the type that could afford it. Last person that came through here asking about it was none other than Governor Hurst. Didn't even want to drink it. Said he was buying it to put it on display in his office or something. Seems like a waste, but whatever. He paid up.
Look, dude, it's important. I needed to help save Rivka Ovadia's life. Hopefully I didn't butcher that name.
Now you got my attention. This ought to be good.
Please, think of Rivka.
I do have a soft spot for that girl.
I totally forgot to take some Hippolyta. I don't have confidence in where this is going. Rivka's sick. I need this to get to her father before he tracks her down.
Why didn't you say so? I know Rivka's story. Will this really help her?
I'm sure we can work something out.
I hear you.
Oh boy. That's what I like to hear.
I'm still willing to talk.
You gotta be kidding me.
Tell you what, I'll do this as a favor for Rivka. She's been through a lot. I'll only charge you what I paid for the whiskey years ago. Pay me that, and it's yours.
600 credits, that's like practically nothing. That's very generous, I'll buy it. Thank you.
I sure hope you're not pulling my leg about this whole thing, or else I just let all that money slip away. You better do justice for Rivka.
Hold on to that to see if the value goes up, or...
I did all that just on 2 perks in persuasion. Alright. Let's go to Neon. I've been looking for an excuse to discover Neon for the first time. I don't tend to want to just discover things aimlessly. I usually want a quest to take me there. Well, this will suffice. Plus, I've had enough Mars for one lifetime, so... Put on the suit. Let's get out of here.
While indulging in alcoholic beverages is not encouraged, operating heavy machinery while under the influence.
Alright. To the ship. The Frontier. That I spent 100 grand on to upgrade it and don't regret it for a second. Straight to the cockpit.
Liftoff initiated, Captain. Time to venture into that beautiful sky. Stable orbit achieved. We could stay here forever. Well, for a while anyway.
Why do I have nothing in all my systems? Alright, we need to find the Voli system. No, not my weapons. There we go. All the way over yonder.
What a ride!
This is Freestar Space.
Grab,
Please
drive,
hold your current
normal
speed and heading
propulsion.
while we scan you for contraband. Alright, we're done. Have a good time in Neon.
Why, thank you. I plan on it. Alright, let's go ahead and touch down. I keep forgetting this is a water world. It's like the only one in the game that you can actually land on. my game bugged out, or does Neon look like that normally?
Let us stick. I would like a chance to talk to you, if you are able.
Oh, for Pete's sake, Andrasia. Alright, Snake Lady, what's on your mind?
I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay?
Honestly, there isn't much else going on this week.
Why are people so quick to use humor to deflect from serious questions? The work being done here is unique and important. That is reason enough. My past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being.
Why is Constellation meaningful to you?
This group of people, who by rights would never associate with one another, has come together for a common cause. That is impressive on its own, before considering the magnitude of the work they have undertaken. The possibilities it holds.
Well, hopefully you leave a little time for fun as well.
Fun is not a consideration. I am not saying I am incapable of it, it just should never be a priority over other things. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds, all seemingly without concern for anything around them. Complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it.
She's not wrong. How are things different for them?
There is no struggle to survive here. No great risk in daily life. I'm sure you have seen for yourself that is not the case for much of the settled systems. Hostile environments, dangerous creatures, not to mention the threats posed by other humans. None of that touches these people.
I don't know. There's no way to really know what someone else is going through.
You believe I am too quick to judge. Perhaps that is so. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well. And these people seem to have no idea.
I'm sorry life has been hard for you.
I am not asking for pity. I have done what is necessary to bear my burdens, and it has led me here. My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies, or the Freestar Collective. My parents, and their parents before them, did not believe anyone outside our family could be trusted or relied upon. You can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others is challenging in space.
Why did your family insist on independence?
They believed, and still do, that anyone who was not part of our family did not share our values, our goals, and was ultimately a potential threat. My time in the settled systems has mostly led me to agree with them.
Well, it's not a life I'd choose for myself.
Choice had nothing to do with it, not for me. But looking back, I understand their concern. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in Constellation. I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause, and have enjoyed our time together. Thank you.
Anytime. Okay, let's take it. Whoa. Let's just stop and take it all in for a minute. Too many people just want to make a beeline to their objectives and just get it over with, but look at that. You know, we've come a long way from Atari games to this. This is craziness. How far we've come in video gaming. It really is. Alright. Let me take off this spacesuit because I look like a dork. I'm pretty certain we go this way.
Effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end to what can be accomplished when there are credits to be named. Security cares far more about what you take with you when you leave Neon than what you bring into it.
Yeah, it would look that way.
Don't move, Nesha!
Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you step in.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire. So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Kilo City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right? Can we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayo's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
That was interesting. See, this is how you get all your side quests, is to just walk right by somebody while they're conversating. Wow, this place has Cyberpunk 2077 written all over it. Bethesda, you devious little bastards, you copied Cyberpunk 2077. How dare you? Okay, let's get on with it. Second thought.
Ah, Neon. Instant sensory overload.
I feel like I'm dressed improperly for this encounter. I look a little out of place. About this? An extra 5% persuasion chance ought to do me some good.
What no one can agree on is here on Neon. Our beds are comfortable and affordable, and with a crime rating of only 16%, your
I wish they would fix that to where you could actually like turn the camera around and look at yourself without your character spinning around. Anyway.
Welcome to the Hotel Volai.
Welcome to the Hotel Volai. Are you here to rent a room?
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that our luxury accommodations are more than reasonably priced.
What sort of luxury accommodations do you have?
We have finally appointed spacious suites, all featuring fantastic amenities. Best of all, each room is security protected with an encrypted password-locked door. So, you can rest easy at night.
Well, that's a pleasant surprise.
That's the first thing that all of my guests say. My hotel is completely free from administrative influence, so you can rest assured that you'll be actually getting the best value for your credits.
What do you mean, administrative influence?
Well, almost every business in Neon is subject to ridiculous fees and taxes. They claim that it's because Neon occupies such a prime location, having close proximity to Ryujin and all of the other megacorporations. But I think you and I both know that's not true at all.
Well, that must have taken a miracle to arrange.
No miracle, just some good old-fashioned ingenuity. But that's a story for another time.
So, can I book you a room for the night?
Want to let me in on your little secret about how you beat the system?
Maybe after you've rented a room for a few nights, I might let you in on my secret. For now, it'll just have to remain a mystery. Sorry. I just need some time to see if I can trust you. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, playing hard to get, I see. I have a delivery. Red Harvest Reserve Whiskey for Natan Ovadia from his daughter.
Oh, how nice! His daughter must be feeling very generous to be sending him something like that. Mr. Ovadia is in his room on the 3rd floor. I'll buzz him and let him know you're on your way.
So go out, have your fun.
Alright, let's talk to this guy.
We'll be here when you're ready.
Somehow I have a feeling there's going to be wet work involved.
Have I mentioned that I am not fond of seafood?
Okay. Well, right here I guess it is. We'll go back to first person. Actually, you know what? It probably wouldn't hurt to take a pill. Actually, wait a minute. White wine. 10% persuasion chance for 3 minutes. Let's do this. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Let's make this quick. Red Harvest Reserve, huh? I assume this is from my daughter. Well, she knows how to get my attention. So what then? You're working with her? She thinks this will be enough to smooth things over between us?
I'm here to talk to you about Rivka. The whiskey was just to get me in the door, dude.
Of course it was. I should have not been so blind. You have no idea what you're doing. You need to tell me where she is this instant. My own daughter assaults me in my own home, steals my personal spacecraft, then runs off to who knows where. Now you think a friendly little chat is going to smooth it all over and make things better? How foolish do you think I am?
Actually, yeah, I was hoping it was just going to be that easy. Please accept the red whiskey. Rivka said it would mean a lot to you.
My daughter knows me well. Maybe she is serious about this.
This isn't what Belinda would have wanted, is it?
Belinda? Oh, I miss her. No. You're right. She would be disgusted with who I've become. I've been dishonoring her memory with my actions.
You know what? I'm not taking the chance. Auto-persuade.
Thanks. I'm still collecting my thoughts. I suppose I've overreacted. She was young, and while foolish, she is still my daughter. And Rivka is all I have left of my wife. I would do her a disservice to incriminate her daughter like that.
And how will you make up for how you treated her these past several years?
She told you about that. I'm not proud of it. I've wrestled with it ever since my wife died. I have been a terrible father. It will be up to Rivka how she wants me to make amends, and I will do whatever it takes. If she wants money, she'll get it. If she wants me to go to therapy, I will. Whatever it takes. I promise.
If you break your word, I'm coming after you. I will hunt you to the edge of the stars.
Yes, of course. Understood. I will drop the charges against her immediately. I will call off the bounty hunters. Anything for you to leave me be. Please, just go.
All right. I believe you have made your point.
Yeah, I think I made my point. Bye, dude. Alright, I guess we have to go back and tell Rivka all the news. Holy crap, that's a long fall. I'm afraid of heights, and that gave me the heebie-jeebies just looking over the edge, and it's a video game. Alright, we're out of here. To the frontier and back to Sedonia.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Of course it is, Andrasia.
We're clear.
For a second I thought I was going to clip through the building. That was a close one. And we're back. Alright, let's go find
Careful near the railings on
Rivka.
the upper levels.
Sedonia Residential.
Never forget, there's nothing humanity can't accomplish through science and...
Can't believe we're still pulling up huge mineral deposits.
There she is. Oh, Rivka.
Reduced gravity here.
I just...
Very easy to overcorrect when moving.
heard that the charges against me have been dropped. Whatever you said to my father worked. It sounds as if I may finally be safe.
Yeah, I reasoned with him, then threatened him if he went back on his word.
Thankfully, it sounds as if that may not be necessary, but it is good to know such a guarantee exists. It is good that this chapter of my life is now closed and I can finally get the help I need. Thank you.
And just like that, the side quest Runaway is complete. I want to thank everybody for watching. Questions, comments, put them in the comment section of the video. Otherwise, until next time, this is Halfway Nuts telling you, don't go nuts, that's my job. I'll catch you later.